Okay.
Looks like old.
Makeup.
Yeah, makeup. Just come towards me. Yeah. Okay. So what we'll do, we try and run this last bit. We don't have to run it fast, but we'll just try and get like as if it was at the end of a park run.
Okay.
I swear the rain is just coming down heavier and heavier as we...
Yeah, our goals when we started this, when we sat down and talked about this, was to get a sub 30, to drop some weight, because I think at the time I was about 17 and a half stone, something like that, to get fitter and to do a skydive.
Yes. Good. Good. Good.
And I learned to fight, that was it.
You did.
I learned to box.
So, bring in the opponent.
Exactly.
Words appear, blind and primed.
Okay, last 15, so as fast as you can. Go, 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 go.
September 2023. A tired James hits the boxing bag in the gym.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Good stuff.
James runs a 5k park run. His current time, 44:20.
So I am James Connell, the blind one, and I do try and stay fit. I like saying I do running and I do boxing and all stuff. Why is that funny? Yeah, I think there was a drive there because I didn't get the reaction that I thought I would get from people. People going, "Oh, great, yeah, go for it." I thought it was more of like a pat on the head. Oh, that's good. He's got an interest.
James skips with a rope.
Good. Keep that going, keep that going. Good, good.
I think when I talked to Rose the first time or second time we run maybe, when we talked about these goals and these ideas, Rose was as enthusiastic as I was to accomplish these, and we'd set a time like the end of the year. We'll do this by the end of the year. But things took on quite a pace really quickly.
James running untethered on a straight path with Rose following.
Well, when I first started running, I was holding a guide's arm. So during training, we just tried it to let go of the tether to see if I could run in a straight road. And it seemed to work with Rose beside me and giving me like left and right directions.
Good, power it through. Last 10 metres or so.
It's a great feeling.
Don't let me catch you.
Okay.
So,
Well,
gradually let those legs turn over. Remember, turn them like, gee! You better win now.
Yeah, now and again, you kind of step on that trust and you take off and try and beat your guide.
I'm coming now.
Rose catches up with James.
Go, 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 go. Push, 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 keep going, keep going. 10 more metres. And then ease it back.
well, that didn't work.
No, it didn't.
Only now and again, and I still didn't beat her. But
Story of your life. What can I say? Athlete.
Sumo.
yeah, she's faster than me and she lifts more than me. And she's a teeny weeny thing.
3, 4. Good. 5.
James training on a punch bag at home. An arm burner.
4. It's about using that body. Yeah, there we go. 3, 2, 1. So sometimes you're turning it before it's there.
Yeah.
And actually then you're losing the sting of that shot. So as it connects, it turns. And that is the hook.
Yeah, okay.
Nice, nice. Okay.
Make it sound so polite.
It is. Well, you know, you can be polite and violent.
Oh, initially learning the boxing was tricky at the beginning because obviously you can't follow the instructor, you can't follow the coach. So you have to find, or Coach Rose had to find a way to tell me what we were doing. And usually it was by sound or some other kind of motion description.
Way, so your body's going that way, so
Yeah.
like bend, take the shoulder down, dip it. Right, now go that way. Now try that with the
Right.
rope. Let me move out the way first.
James training with a heavy rope. He is attempting an underhand loop.
That's just mad.
So think scoop,
Scoop,
scoop. Yeah, and that's it. So
Scoop.
that with the body, but then take the arms. Double hand it.
double handed.
Right that way. Scoop, scoop.
No, I'm moving the body, but the rope's not moving.
It's got.
This is just so.
It's right. We'll get it. We'll get it.
That's
Thing.
movement. Right.
Because once you get this, the reason I'm getting you to do this is because that scoop is the uppercut with the hips. Don't overthink it. Don't. So that's forwards. Yeah.
Forwards.
Yeah.
Right. It's dead simple.
Yeah.
And then reverse.
There.
Why won't it do it?
And this is something you can even do this with your own rope.
I
but
will be.
It's
I will be for hours.
it's so scoop. Yes. There.
Oh.
Got it.
What was wrong with that?
That's
Why
fine,
couldn't
that's
I do
fine, that's
that?
fine. That's perfect. We got it. Yes.
Okay, do you exaggerate
There
it
we
at all?
go.
Or?
Yeah, no, you've got it perfect there.
Right.
Because you see how, so what's happening is it's coming from your core and that twist from the core. Now if you can keep that going, step one leg forward as you're doing it. Yes, and now scoop it still. Yeah,
What?
keep it going, that's it. You got it. Still scooping it big. Right, so that feeling with a core that you're doing at the minute, that is your uppercut.
Okay.
So when you
I feel the scoop thing. Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So one day I couldn't hear Rose because I've got hearing aids as well, so I had to lean in, and then Rose used that as.
You know when we did when we used to say about leaning that I can't hear you?
Yes.
But instead of taking the shoulder, you're just taking
The whole.
Yeah, so move with your belly button.
Okay.
That way you'll keep your head out of the way as well.
Yes.
Leaning.
Okay.
So. Good, let's slug it over. Yeah. And with that shot for the
Sounds
body.
Rose throws a body shot.
So it needs to just, but again, get close to the bag on those body shots.
Yeah. Right up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that movement of me coming in to try and hear what Rose was saying was used from me coming in close to throw a shot. So it's using different techniques to try and teach me the movement and also the rhythm of it. Was listening to the rhythm if Rose was throwing a combination, was to listening to the rhythm of it.
You're like bam bam, move, and it comes.
Yeah.
Jab it out a few times, and then you come around with that shot.
That was a lot to do, and again that was particularly in the speedball. Was listening to the rhythm of the speedball.
James practices hitting the speedball. Rose shows James how it's done.
It's a nice ball now, I have to say. I like it. So do it without hitting it. Actually, don't even have the speedball in front of you. Just get your hands and just roll them.
Like that.
Because that is literally all it is.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, and then go hold your hands a bit higher. You will be able to, because remember it's turning over. Just think of the hands turning over in that. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there you go though, there it is. See?
I just started giggling. I become a little kid. I did it!
James masters it. James skipping with the rope. James plays guitar on top of a sand dune at a local beach, while Rose dances and shadow boxes to the beat. The sun shines on the sea behind them.
Distance chance now. I'm not. Let's see, the eye of the tiger. It's the dream of the fire. Then up the challenge of our rivals. I feel like Mickey. Come on, Rocky, because Mickey loves you.
There's a joke.
It's Helen's story. Me and Helen went for a meal last night, Chinese restaurant, and the Chinese restaurant was full. We were trying to have a meal, and all the lights went out. So the owner of the restaurant came out and he said, "Everybody clap hands." So what? Everybody clap hands. So we all clapped hands. I mean, clap, keep clapping. So we all kept clapping. And the lights came back on. And he said, "Oh, Chinese proverb, many hands, light work."
You flopped the line there.
Many hands make light work.
James sits on a wooden pallet on the beach with his guitar. Rose sits down too, pretending to seesaw him off the other side.
Ready? Let's see how far I can bounce, James. 3, 2, 1.
I'll just lift myself up just as you do that and you will plummet.
Yeah, I'll break my bum.
Yes. Oh yeah, when I was 3, I fell off a slide, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went up
Sing a song about it.
Ah, good memories. Yeah, I was 3-year-old on holiday in a small place in Scotland, which name escapes me. I've got family there as well, I can't remember that. Portsoy, that's it, Portsoy. We used to go there regular. And we just arrived. So they deposited me and my sister on the playground. And it was 1969. So there was no health and safety.
Yeah.
So everything on the playground was in concrete. So there was no like bouncy stuff that you get now.
Yeah.
So I went up the slide the wrong way,
As kids do.
as you do.
Yeah.
With no parental supervision, because Mum and Grandma were in the caravan getting things sorted, unpacking.
Yeah.
Dad and Granddad were in the pub,
Yeah, it was kind of...
as you would do.
Yeah,
That's
it's-
it. If they're safe, they're on the playground, they're in the caravan park, then that's it. I went up the wrong way. Some kid pushed me off the top.
Oh, is that what happened?
That's what happened, yeah. Now, for years, I had this image in my head that my sister pushed me off.
Oh, really?
For years, I blamed my big sister, who was 6 at the time. And it wasn't, because she wasn't on the slide at the time. I was an adult before I realised it wasn't her. So that's why you hated me. But yeah, I blamed her for years, and it wasn't her. It was some kid. When I think about it, I've got that memory of coming up the slide at the wrong, and slipping, going up, my little sandals on. And then I just kind of woke up in hospital. So I fell on my right side and shattered my pelvis, which apparently is quite a bone to break because it's one of your strongest bones. Somehow didn't damage my arm, so I must have landed like that or something, because my head hit and my pelvis hit, but my arm didn't. So it was like my eye just burst.
Well, it just hit the...
Just hit the concrete, yeah. And
That's
so
so unlucky.
very unlucky, because it wasn't. It's not like years later when I got the degenerative myopia in my left eye. If I hadn't had that accident when I was 3, I'd still have sight in this eye. So it's just so unlucky.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Just bad luck. It's nobody's fault, apart from probably the doctor then didn't check my eyesight. Because apparently years later, an eye specialist told me that if you'd have found out when you first happened, like the shattered retina, it might have been able to get repaired because you were so young.
Yes.
We could have maybe done something and it would have grown or got stronger.
Yeah.
But because they just like my stitched across my eyelid, they just stitched me up and didn't check if my eye was damaged. And when you're 3,
you don't speak.
I didn't go. Why can't I see depth? Why can't I see 3D programs and things like all my mates could? And you just didn't know. I just thought I was stupid and I didn't get it.
So when did they actually figure it out?
I was just going to high school. I was about
Wow,
12,
that's
11, 12.
Way later.
Yeah. Before they went, right. My sight was really bad. Primary school. I was at the back of the class because he just thought he's thick. And then this one teacher I had, Mr. Walker, was a fantastic teacher. He went, he chatted to me and went, "You're not stupid. You come to the front. Come right to the front by his desk."
Yeah.
And then you could see the board. And it's like, no, you just can't see. So I got to see an optician. They were like, "You need glasses. You badly need glasses." It was really, really bad. And my left eye was compensating for everything.
Of course,
and it was just deteriorating. So I got really super thick glasses, which I hated.
Yeah, of course, as a kid.
And then when I got to high school, I got to see like an ophthalmologist. And they were going, "So what happened?" And looked at the history of it and said, "Yeah, that should have been treated way back. But there's nothing they can do now." And then when the degenerative myopia came, it was the same. If that had been diagnosed within 24 hours, that could have been repaired.
Really?
But that took 7 years to diagnose as well. They had all sorts of ideas. I kept getting told, "Oh, we know what it isn't." Well, that doesn't help me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That doesn't help. But
and that was, how old was that when that happened? You were, the second.
that was 13 years ago, so I was, 44? I used to say, like, the last thing I ever read, I'd love to think it was a letter from a loved one or a romantic piece of poetry, but it was actually a council tax bill. It was the last thing, right up like that, trying to read it, I was like, "How much?" And that's the last thing I ever saw, was a council tax bill.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
And then I have to pay it, which is even worse.
Yeah. So that was me off work for 9 months after that. So trying to figure it out. It's a lovely morning.
Yeah, it sure is. Going for us 35 then today? Is that what the aim is?
We'll go for 35.
I think at a minimum.
Yes,
let's
a
see,
minimum, yeah.
Let's just see what you've got. Let's just go for it.
Absolutely.
That's fine. I might occasionally just. Sorry, I forgot. Good start, isn't it?
March 2023. Rose guides James at a local parkrun.
Playing like gods, sub 35 and he's quick on his feet, a master of rhythm, in and out of defeat. With Rose by his side, they're breaking the mold.
They navigate a busy start, running around a lake.
Running like the wind, all of his might, tales of his triumph, echo like a song. Team Emzfit, where we are.
Hey. Sloping back down. Really good. Easy, easy. That's it, keep that breathing nice and controlled. Legs up a bit. Flat and wide path. Coming past crooked tree.
Parkrun volunteers encourage James.
Woo! Morning! Controlled mindset. 10 in 3, 2, 1. Hey. We're coming up to the 600 metre mark. So, from here it's a couple of minutes work. You dig in all the way.
Well done, you two.
Thank you, and you. Doing well.
I'm trying to catch you.
Ah, great. You got this.
Struggle.
Yeah, you've got it. You've got it. Not long now. Brilliant, James. Keep it going now. All the way. All the way. Come towards me. Come towards me. Come towards me. Stay on that line. Duck a bit. Keep going. Keep going. All the way. Control that breath. Deep breaths. It's 1 minute of work. Let's go. Everything. Push, push, push. Legs up, legs up. Everything, everything. Right, we're coming up to the hill. Last blast. Let's go.
Well done.
Let's go, let's go. Push, 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 push. Towards me, towards me, towards me. Yeah. All the way, James, all the way. Come on, push. Push, push, push. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. All the way, James. There's 20 seconds. Grab the tether. Grab the tether, grab the tether. Let's go. Come on, all the way. Push, push. Control the breathing, control the breathing. Right, go. 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 All the way, all the way. Deep breath, deep breath. Deep breath. All the way, all the way, all the way. Push, push. Come on. Last 10 seconds. Go, 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 go. 10 seconds, 10 seconds. Go. Push, 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 push. All the way, all the way. Yes, good. Well done. Great work. Catch your breath. Control it, control it.
James and Rose, excellent.
Thank you.
Well done, you two. Well done, James. Who wants to pay for them?
I'll take them.
Okay.
I've got them, James. Well done. 34.
Excellent. Sorry about the grimacing.
Oh, no, that's what I want. If you're smiling and having a good time, you're not pushing, are you?
I just noticed when it came, I couldn't barely get up the hill or down it.
Yeah.
But when you said like 10 seconds,
Yeah.
suddenly my legs would go.
Yeah, because it's in the mind. It's the mind. That's why I was saying to you all the way around, just control the breathing and control the thoughts, because honestly, your mind will give up way before your body does.
That's part of the training, part of the control of it.
And I totally also get how horribly uncomfortable it is to sit at that.
Yeah.
That's why sometimes having someone continually talk to you, actually, it just keeps your voice quiet.
But I did try in the past. I did try to join a gym years ago. I won't name the gym. Southport gym. I tried to join a gym and they were all fine. They took my payment. I was getting ready to just go for the first assessment. And then the manager phoned me and said, "Oh, health and safety risk. You can't attend the gym." Which I couldn't understand at all.
No.
I mean, he didn't really explain why. It just, his insurer wouldn't let me attend the gym.
That's bollocks.
It is.
Still too light.
It's not too late.
Just going to direct you. There we go.
James, the health and safety risk, pushes a weighted sled push.
That looked too easy. You were running with it.
It's
too light?
not too late. No, it's not too late.
Yeah, there.
She adds weight to the sled.
Keep going, keep going, keep going all the way. 3, 2, 1, stop. That was better though. Don't get that sub 30. Yeah, that was.
I didn't run with that.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, when you think of stuff that you've done, and then you get, they want to just keep you in a padded room kind of thing, you know, like, you just get, that's a frustration because you had a life before you lost your sight.
And there's a life after it.
And there's a life after it.
Skydiving.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, there's no safety tape here. Don't you worry about that.
Good. Good. I like that. I like when people will give you, like, let you do it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
There's no reason not to.
No.
My name's James, and this is how fast can I run down a sand dune with a guitar.
Yeah.
Whilst being blind.
Okay.
Ready?
No.
Good. You've got faster than me.
Nobody's.
And stop. Good. You were going faster. And I was like, I can't keep up.
I was falling faster. I was falling with style.
Yeah, that's it.
I was trying to play Live Forever then. All the boys in all the schools, headmasters breaking all the rules, having.
Back in the gym, Rose trains on a punch bag, while James sings.
The ready rub, trying not to think of when the lunchtime bell would ring again. Oh, what fun we had! Oh, let it see me feel so bad, trying different ways to make a difference to the. Oh, what fun we had! Really, all they built at school was how to bend, not break the rules. We had. It's almost like a rap. That's how I used to dance in 1978.
So, if you're throwing a front hook off the front hand, you want it to be short, so front hand.
All right.
Yeah. So throw a short one. You want it to be even shorter. You don't want them to see it coming. And these are the ones that are not very. But of course, you've got less room to move here, so you need to make sure that you're throwing your hip into this. And it's short, so if I go, I'll throw it so you can hear it.
Oh crap.
But it's relaxed. I've got my arm up already.
Right.
There's not much load back. I'm literally, so I'm not pulling the hip back here.
Yeah.
I'm throwing it straight from, so I'm going straight into that motion from there. So it's half. Does that make sense? Yeah. Even less. And sit into your weight. So use that floor. Yeah. Yeah. So you throw 5 and I'll throw 5. Move your head a bit, then just throw it.
Okay.
So it doesn't have to be bam, 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 bam. That's nice. That's actually really nice. Yeah. Yeah, and then I'll go 5 so you can just hear the sound. That was 3. And then you go.
I noticed I kept the guard up just in case.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
James steps onto a wobble board.
Because of the visual impairment, it is important to be able to coordinate your movement in different ways. In the different exercise we've been doing with the balance on the balance step, that's interesting. I've never ever thought about try to explore that or to try and better that. You just don't think about it. But it does help. It certainly helps with the running, and it helps with if you're lifting free weights as well. Your balance is very important because you've got no visual reference, obviously. Again, I never thought about that until Rose mentioned it. That's why I'm like standing on one leg. It doesn't feel natural.
Don't feel like you have to rush into these.
Yeah.
Make sure you got your balance. You feel safe to do it. As I say, ball in front of you, I'm behind you.
Yeah.
He steps up onto a high box.
When you're doing the balance step, I can't speak for every visually impaired person, but when you are falling, even though you know there's a wall there and you're quite safe, it does feel like you're just going to fall into nothing.
Yeah.
So that gives you the scare.
Yeah.
So I think the more times we do it, and you'll feel safer.
Yeah.
It's just practicing it.
I'm a skydiver.
I'm a skydiver.
Well, when I first lost my sight, which was nearly 14 years ago, I was at the hospital, the eye clinic, probably 2 or 3, maybe 4 times a week, trying to figure out what had happened, what was causing it. But I had these strange, like, hallucinations I was getting. If I sat still, if I just didn't move, I got all these different pictures in my head. And I remember one that was, I could see a wolf, and as I like zoomed into it, its fur became a mountainscape, and then I would zoom into that, and that would become a river, and then that would become something. And this was like just really so vivid in my head, but I wasn't seeing it. I was only seeing it in my mind. And when I would go to the hospital to see a specialist, as I'm walking down the hospital corridor, I could see a tree in front of me. In my mind, there was a tree right in front of me, which I knew wasn't possible in a hospital corridor, but it was so real. Or a brick wall. And apparently this is something that they call Charles Bonnet syndrome, which is just your mind trying to protect you. You get these like hallucinations, and it is just a safety thing that your brain does because it doesn't know what's going on when you haven't got sight. That's the, a really simple explanation to it. It can last like a few days, or some people have it for months, even years. Charles Bonnet. Mine's eventually went after about, I think, 4 or 5 months. But it can be quite terrifying if you don't know what it is. Even like when I was walking in town once and my wife said, right, we're just stepping off a curb. In my head, that curb was a cliff. So I was stepping off, a 100-foot cliff, which isn't true. But your brain is telling you danger, danger, danger. And you've got to go through that and trust yourself that, no, you'll be okay. You're only like a foot off the ground, stepping up, stepping down, trying to get your balance. The coordination of the flow ropes as well, the movement
James and Rose synchronise their ropes with overhand, underhand and dragon roll techniques. They move in a 360 circle.
Yeah.
It's all just freeing up your shoulders and your hips, and it so helps with the boxing as well. Again, it's the same. It's all movement from the hip, you know, up the body. It's not just power from your arms. It's all moving as one. You know, it's constantly learning, and I think that's why now it's not just running that I'm doing. It's all different things. You know, we're talking about all different sports.
Yes. Lovely.
James on the boxing bag looking much improved and sharp.
It's still, I'm being really picky now, but that hook, it's gotta be.
Yeah,
like,
still with
yeah,
the hook.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there. There we go.
Rose guides James in June at Parkrun.
What was it? 31?
31, 33.
Yeah!
Excellent.
Happy days.
James sets up his phone and works out on his own with a medicine ball, lifting it away from his body and above his head.
Right. Now, I'm in the gym with my own, and Rose the Monster. You're quite right, it is much better with the gym buddy. I won't get too close to them, I'll say. But at least Rose has given me the confidence to come to the gym on my own. Also to go on the running machine on my own. And also to know when I'm absolutely done. But I'm not there yet. So, here we go.
But then one day I just thought I'm going to go on my own, which was great. The staff at the gym were great. I told them what I wanted to do and where I wanted to be, and they took me to the running machine or the cross trainer, and it was like freeing, because you're just doing your thing in your time. You're in control of when you want to start, when you want to stop, what pace you want to do. And I hadn't been to a gym on my own for 30 years, thereabouts. You know what I mean? 20, 25 years. And it was great. And it was like, I was smiling when I was running, which is not a thing I often do. Just because I thought, yeah, I can do this. And anybody can do it, you know. And so I was just going to go in and do like 20 minutes on the treadmill. And I think I was in there for about 40 minutes. And then when I came off it, I went and did some free weights, I think it was medicine ball I was doing, medicine ball lifts, and it was great. And that was it. I started going back on my own after that. And that's it's the first time you go through the door, you think, as a visually impaired person, you think everybody's going to come, are you okay? Do you need any help? They're just not going to leave you be. But apart from like just being shown where to go and where everything is, because I was quite orientated with where everything is, like Rose broke the whole gym down into like grids, so I could tell where certain machines were and certain weights were. So I stuck to one grid where I knew where I was, and didn't get into all where a lot of the free weights were, basically for trip hazards and stuff. But I knew where I was in this area, and it felt great. And nobody patronised me at all, which is another thing you don't want. They just let me get on with it like any other person who's exercising, and that was just fantastic. And I went again the next day, and it was the same. Hi, how you doing? And that was it. You were just another person exercising. You weren't the poor visual impaired guy doing his little bit. you know, it was fantastic. So just get your foot through the door and off you go. So.
In the gym, James works out confidently on the battle ropes, the boxing bag, and weight machines.
Shadows dance, James throws punches that make the crowd trance. With the skydiver's heart, he leaps from the air.
He flips an 80 kg tire with ease.
Unstoppable force, he's got no fear. Blind and pride under the bright lights. Running like the wind with all of his might. Tales of his triumph echo like a song. Team Emzfit, where we all belong.
Parkrun, August 2024.
29:19.
Yes,
Yes.
well done. Oh my
30.
God.
That's it.
That is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
How'd you feel? Being active?
Great, yeah, absolutely. I'm knackered, yeah, but I'm okay now. But that was brutal.
Did you know on the way around that you were like heading towards us?
Yeah, you kept telling me a lot.
I kept when I got to a mile, I told them we're on target here. I didn't tell them we were a minute under target at the beginning.
Oh no.
So I had it in the bank.
Oh, that's really good.
And then the second one, and then obviously third one, he had to dig in, but he got it done.
Yeah.
That's so
So
good.
he's I'm happy for him. That's what he wanted.
That's a PB since 2018.
That's
And even
amazing.
that was just 29:56.
Oh, so that's the actual proper parkrun
That's a
PB,
proper
isn't it? Oh
PB.
my God.
Yeah.
That is brilliant.
Official PB.
Good guiding, Mark.
Yeah,
Good
excellent
guiding.
guiding.
Only my third one.
Hope you're going to carry on.
Yeah, carry on. I like
Yeah,
it.
you're with me the 31st.
Yeah, the third. I'm in September as well. He's booked me on the 14th of September, hasn't
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic. What's the next aim then now?
Not to die tomorrow in the skydive.
Jesus.
Was
we supposed to walk across here? I don't know if we were supposed to.
Oh, we're on the runway. Holy God.
At Skydive Northwest.
Might get bollocking
Oh,
for
right.
that.
That pilot's going to go, where is he? You are not.
Got a good point, you know.
Oh my God.
Yeah. The man guy's on the run. Did you think you'd be here this time last year?
Certainly never did. No, I mean, I wanted to do this for a while, but I never thought it was one of those, one day, maybe. But today's that day.
It is.
So there you go.
Yeah,
How things can change.
exactly. Yeah. Sub 30.
Sub 30.
Made weight for a skydive.
Yeah. And Southport 131 yesterday, so.
Yeah, exactly. There we go. It's all good.
Yeah, stars aligned. There.
There you go.
Yeah, I can't even get it right.
That's it, yeah. And
There we
then
go.
arch.
And then.
Lean back. There we go.
Oh, arch.
That's it.
And then up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
That's it.
Yeah.
Ready? You're ready?
I'm ready.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
done
And you find you're very, very lucky. The best tandem instructors in the world work here. They're not here today, like, but that's your kind of free fall position as well. So you'll tap you on the shoulders and then you'll bring your hands out in that position.
Right.
You happy with that?
Yeah, cool, yeah.
Here's our cameraman. Rock and roll.
Ross can film on landing as well as Sean.
So yeah, I'm Sean, I'm right in front of here. I'm going to be filming you, okay?
Oh, brilliant.
I'll
Okay.
leave you with Sean for a second, I'll get ready.
Okay, mate.
Right.
Thanks.
There's my hand. How are you? Nice to meet you.
You too.
I've got a camera in front of me here, right? So I'm
Okay.
just doing a little interview before we go. How are we feeling about this?
Yeah, I'm super excited to it.
Ready? No nerves?
Yeah. No.
No, there's no need for
No,
nerves.
I don't know why.
We're just going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So in free fall, I'll be in front of you. I might, if you're nice and stable, I'll touch your hands so you see that you'll feel me in front of you, okay? I'll come touch your hands and I'll
Okay.
back up again. So you know I'm there. I'll be right, I'll be in touching distance of you in free fall.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, so we'll have fun.
Yeah, we will.
Okay,
Absolutely.
awesome.
A small plane taxis on the runway.
Whispering my name. With every heartbeat, I rise above the same. Wings spread wide, oh, the freedom in my lungs. Dancing with the
James gets instruction from his tandem skydiver John before getting in the plane.
the blue air, my spirit soars high. I will fly, I'm made here, my soul ignites. Skydiving through the sky, chasing endless heights. With courage as my life's meant with the joy and the pain.
They take off over green fields and sandy beaches, views of the Lake District.
I claim the day as mine. I will fly. I made it here. My spirit's bold. Skydiving through the sky. My story unfolds with each passing moment.
James and John perch in the doorway of the plane. There's no going back now, James.
In this boundless stage.
They launch and free fall for several seconds. A small chute opens. James has a huge grin. He's loving life. He gives a double thumbs up, shouts, "Woo!"
Skydiver's heart, he leaps from the edge.
The larger parachute opens.
Up on a ledge. Unstoppable force, he's got no fear. Blind and primed under the bright lights. Running like the wind with all of his might. Tales of his triumph echo like a song.
Coming in to land smoothly in a field, they lift their legs.
And I was up.
That was amazing.
You enjoyed it?
Absolutely incredible. Why have I waited till I was 58 to do that?
It's brilliant, isn't it? It's really good.
Oh, mate.
Let me shake your hand.
That was amazing.
Great job.
Oh, that's not my last one, I tell you.
So you're going to be doing this again, I think, yeah?
Now.
I've got your cane. How was that?
That was fantastic.
Yeah?
Absolutely incredible.
Amazing. I'm so
Oh, yeah.
glad. Yes.
Loved it.
Go back up then. Let's go again. Right, hang
I
on.
think he said that he's going to do this an annual thing, yeah?
Oh, definitely.
Not a weekly thing.
His birthday's in 6 weeks, so he needs to do one for the
right,
6
okay,
weeks again.
Oh, yeah. So I run my sub 30, which was amazing. I made the weight from a skydive. I did the skydive and didn't die. I learned how to box, and now I'm just working on becoming a ninja. Too useless for a cane. Don't get too close.
James swings his cane and accidentally hits himself.
Any.
Credits roll.
Watch this space. Chapter 2. Yeah. I'll continue with the stand-up comedy, just to say that it is okay to laugh. If I make a joke about sight loss, then I think, yes, you can laugh. And if you make a joke about sight loss to me, yes, you can do that. No, I don't have any jokes. Okay. We'll just...
You said I could make a blind joke.
Shout out to all the guide runners.
Why did the blind man fall down the well?
I don't know, why did a blind man fall down the well?
Didn't see that well.
Oh.
I'm clapping myself.
Oh my God. I'm having that.
Coaches, if you truly know your art, you can teach anyone. Don't get scared and blame your insurance.
I can't think of any PT jokes. They're all exhausted. Hey.
Audio description by Jennie Jacques.
Okay. Did you hear about the guy that threw cheese, milk, and whatever else at somebody?
No.
Dairy. Any more dairy?
Words appear. Blind and primed.
Oh yeah, when I was 3, I fell off a slide. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went up.
Sing a song about it.
Ah, good memories.
Words. When I 3, I fell off a slide. Written by James and Rose.
When I 3, I fell off a slide. A big kid pushed me and then I cried. I felt like Elvis and broke my pelvis. I thought I could fly, but it cost me my eye. I am now a pirate. I sail 7 seas and also feed bees with my bee vibe. I strum my guitar. Then when I was 44, my other eye fell on the floor. It didn't want to work no more. And that is it no more. Now I've retired, but I've not expired. New life begins, now I go to the gyms. I do not smoke a ciggy. I punch on a bag, I don't sit and skydive. Now I skydive. I run for miles and they laugh all the while. But I have the last laugh at my Hollywood gap. This is not the end. Until next time, don't commit a crime unless you're a ninja, and then you won't get caught.
The end.